17 ng impeachment rules. Katatanungin natin dyan si Dean Amado Valdez. Magandang hapon, Dean.
Magandang hapon, Mark, Cathy, magandang hapon sa inyo.
Kasama pa rin po natin si Commissioner Rick Samaniego ng People Power Commission po. Dean, ano po yung pinag-uusapan nilang right to cross-examine or right to object to the questions of a senator judge na minumungkahi or nire-request ngayon ni Associate Justice Cuevas?
Wala namang prohibition, but it's a matter of respect on the part of the lawyers. Kung nasa courtroom ka, hindi ka mag-object doon sa judge dahil baka magalit yung judge sa'yo, no? Kung talagang serious na yung tinatanong mo, yung isasagot na makakasira doon sa kliyente mo, then you make some respectful manifestation. Ganun lang naman yun eh. Nagtataka ko kung bakit napakatagal nung pagpapaliwanag ni Justice Cuevas doon. He could just have made that kind of manifestation at sinabi niya na may I submit a written manifestation or objection para for the court na i-decide nilang on caucus para hindi na nagtatagal isang oras na inaabot pala lang dun sa mga technicalities.
Dean, we have always referred to the U.S. impeachment trials pagdating dito sa ating rules. Ano po ba yung nakasaad sa U.S. trial rules with regards to these matters?
Actually, these are minor details yung pag-object mo. Sapagkat dun sa impeachment court sa U.S., it's the presiding officer who propounds the question. Maggagawa ka lang ng written question, ibibigay mo doon sa presiding officer. Pero hindi naman kailangan kopyahin yun eh. Kasi kung minsan yung tanong mo baka mamaya hindi ma-express the way you want it to be asked. Kasi isang question could be a series of questions. So, maganda na rin itong ginagawa natin. Kaya nga lang siguro, less on the debates. Wala akong nakikita delay doon sa pagtatanong ng mga judges eh. Ang nakikita kong delay doon sa palaging objections na ginagawa.
Okay, nag-resume na po ang trial.
Made the request. Said, Mr. President, may the court be provided with the documents that counsel for the defense has so kindly allowed to be examined in the bank premises. As members of the court, I believe that we are also entitled to see these documents because this is already with the consent of and then the presiding officer said, well, that is a reasonable request. So the bank concerned is ordered to submit a certified true copy of the bank statements over the period from the time the bank, this checking account was opened up to the year ending December 31, 2010. So this witness cannot be presented as a witness for the prosecution because the request was made by a judge of this court and the request of the senator judge from Iloilo was approved. And ordered to be obeyed by the bank. Yes.
Mr. President, may I also respectfully refer the Honorable Senate President to page 62 of that transcript of the journal, Your Honor?
Yes.
Okay, on top of the page 62, if I may read,
Yeah.
Mr. Cuevas, quote Mr. Cuevas, in view of the answer of the witness, Your Honor, may we respectfully request that the statement of account covering these periods 2005, 2006, 2007, 2008, 2009, 2010 be produced by the witness at the most convenient time considering her condition now, Your Honor. And then several lines below that, the presiding officer, quote the presiding officer, all right, so the witness is instructed by this court or ordered by this court to produce the documents that the defense counsel requested. So,
what line is that?
On page 62, on top of page 62, and the line that I just read, sir, It's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. About 10 lines from the bottom, sir.
Yes. So the witness is instructed by this court or ordered by this court to produce the documents that the defense counsel requested. So this witness is not a witness for the prosecution, but simply required by this court upon a request by a senator judge of this court to produce the document.
So, yes, maybe to cut short the proceedings, Mr. President, if she can produce the document, this will cut short all the discussion.
Precisely.
Yes.
Precisely.
So, if the witness can now produce this document, Your Honor.
Now, Madam Witness, you're here upon order of this court to produce the documents that it required to be produced by Ms. Dison. Do you have those documents?
Yes, Your Honor.
All right, present them to the clerk of court.
If Your Honor, please.
Yes.
I hope the court pardons us. May we note the concept of this examination question, Your Honor?
No,
Because
there
I'm
are-
through with the proceedings. I'm sorry, Your Honor.
Yeah, just a minute, counsel. If you remember, there was a, if I recall correctly, in one trial, in one hearing day, we tackled this issue, and the presiding officer suggested that both counsel will go to the bank to examine the monthly statements for the years involved up to 2010. I think it was from 2005 to 2010. Later on, the defense counsel said that his client has these monthly bank statements. Isn't it?
Yes, Your Honor. And
Then-
that's why
Then what happened next was
we
you withdrew with your the commitment to go to the bank. And I think, did you offer to present the bank statements?
No, Your Honor, what we did was to make a formal written notice of withdrawal, Your Honor, because that is exclusively within the privilege of the impeached public official, the Honorable Chief Justice, Your Honor. Now, what is there to compel us? And this is evidence in our favor. Why shall we be compelled to produce? We terminated our cross-examination. So, what is this proceedings now? Will this be redirect? Or
No, precisely. This court, through this presiding officer, will not allow this witness to be a witness for the prosecution, because this witness is coming here simply to comply with an order of this court to produce the documents that you yourself possess for the information of the court.
Yes, Your Honor.
So if you are going to present this anyway in your evidence in chief, when your turn to present the evidence, I see no harm for these documents to be presented to the court in compliance with its order. So that is the position now, and I order the presentation of the documents to the court without being marked by the prosecution.
Thank you, Your Honor. With that clarification.
May I make a manifestation, please,
Go
Your
ahead.
Honor? We are not adopting the witness as correctly observed by the Honorable Presiding Officer, but we are requesting permission to mark the documents as our own in line.
You mark them when they are presented by the defense as your own, if you want to mark them. Do
You-
not change the order of presentation. That the defense said that those are their evidence.
May I be clarified, the defense will be surely presenting this when their turn comes?
Do we have any legal obligation to let you know
Mr.
about
Counsel.
In line with the question of the Honor.
Mr. Counsel,
That is our...
you are fishing for evidence.
Yes.
No, Your Honor, because
No. Wait a minute. You did not subpoena this evidence.
that is correct, Your
This
Honor.
court used its discretion to bring these documents here.
That's correct, Your Honor.
And the fact that you tried to adapt them for your own is a misrepresentation.
Your Honor,
Now, wait a minute. Don't interrupt me. I know my rules. I've handled more cases than you can imagine.
yes, Your Honor.
And that is why I'm allowing the presentation of this document to this court for the uses of this court, since these documents will be presented by the defense at the proper time. Now, if you want to mark them as your exhibit at that time, then do it at that time. In the same manner that when you presented your documents, they opted to mark them also as their exhibits. So, you cannot intervene in the presentation of the documents to this court. Order.
Just a humble manifestation,
Go ahead.
very brief, Your Honor. Your Honor, please, I am respectfully invoking the rule that in a trial, whether civil, criminal, administrative, or impeachment, I respectfully submit, any and all document that is produced before the court may be marked by any of the parties, subject, of course, to the control of the court, and subject to any ruling on admissibility that will be made when they are formally offered.
All right. When the documents will be presented by the defense, then at that time, you can do it. You can ask for the marking of these documents as your exhibit if they will not present it.
Another humble manifestation, Your
Yes.
Honor. Your Honor, please, if the Honorable Presiding Officer, I just would like a respectful clarification. The last ruling or the last sentence of the Honorable Presiding Officer was, if the defense will not produce those documents, then we will be at liberty to produce them, Your Honor.
No. They're already in the hands of the court.
Yes, Your Honor.
Then you can ask the court to present the evidence for your marking at that time.
Thank you very much, Your Honor. We will do that, Your Honor.
This
We
is
will comply with that, Your Honor.
This is understood, the counsel for the defense.
Right, Your Honor.
All right.
We thank you for that, Your Honor. Thank you, Your Honor.
Mr. President, we may discharge the witness then
Yeah. No,
after the submission.
let the representative of the bank submit the records he was ordered to be to bring here.
I already submitted the documents to the clerk of court.
They have already submitted.
Issue a receipt.
Tingnan mo.
Issue a receipt for those documents.
I'm sorry. May we ask permission, Your Honor, that a member of the defense panel go over the documents being...
May we
May
also,
we do the same, Your Honor?
Both of you will examine the documents.
Kanina po kasi nasabit na eh.
may the senator judges, Mr. Senate President, be also given access to this document.
Proceed.
Preferably, if we can have a copy later on.
The members of this court can have access to these documents. After all, it was a request